Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us here at the beautiful convention center here at South Padre Island. Such a great day to get to come out to the beach. We are really excited to be here. My name is Xochitl Mora. I'm the Director of Communications for the City of McAllen. I'll be your MC for today's press conference as we unveil some amazing new features and exciting announcements for this year's McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Burt Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships. Before I continue with our program, I would like to recognize some of our special guests here today, including some of our main sponsors for the parade. From the McAllen International Airport, we have Ms. Liz Suarez and her staff. Thank you so much, Liz. From the South Padre Island CVB, we have the Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Joe Rico, as well as the Executive Director, EdCom, and Teresa Rodriguez, Senior Marketing and Communications Manager. And to the wonderful city of South Padre Island, thank you to their city manager, Mr. Randy Smith. And from our own McAllen Recycling, Mr. Martino Trevino. Thank you so much for being here. An event like the McAllen Holiday Parade is successful when everyone hears about it, and we have such great media partners who are a part of this event, and they are here with us today, including our friends from iHeartMedia, from Radio United, from Univision Radio, from Entravision Radio, and from AIM Media. And of course, to everyone from KRGV Channel 5 and Azteca, from Telemundo and Teleéxitos, from Televisa, CBS 4 and Local 23, and Entravision and Univision TV. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize my bosses, including the city manager for the city of McAllen, Mr. Roy Rodriguez, and assistant city manager, and I guess we should call him the executive producer of the McAllen Holiday Parade, Mr. Joe Vera. And to all of the City of McAllen departments here who are part of the McAllen Holiday Parade, as well as for everything they do for the City of McAllen, thank you so much for being here. Without the theme, we wouldn't know what to promote this year for the parade. So to tell us about the McAllen Holiday Parade partnership theme and to unveil what we will be celebrating this year, I'd like to bring up the city manager for the City of McAllen, Mr. Roy Rodriguez.
Good morning. Beautiful day in South Padre Island. I've got a few, damn, this is tall. A few prepared remarks, but before I do, I really want to thank all of you for being here, especially some of my staff that's here over there in the background. They're always working so hard to make all of these events happen, and I'm very, very proud to be on their team. You know, yesterday, when we asked some of these folks to come to the press conference, as soon as they heard it was in South Padre Island, you know, everybody started volunteering. In fact, I think you got some room nights last night, guys. Not real sure. So it's always great to be in South Padre Island. Whenever we get a chance to start a day like today, it's even better. Thank you again to the folks from South Padre Island, starting with City Manager Randy Smith. Thank you for having us here. Ed, Teresa, and the entire City Council. Our organizers, sponsors, and partners for the international award-winning Best Parade in the World, the McAllen Holiday Parade, the largest illuminated holiday parade in Texas, is here. This December 4th, Holiday Magic is going to rock McAllen when Santa returns to his winter home, away from home. McAllen's love of music and movement has inspired us to celebrate this year's festivities with a theme that unites tradition, fun, and the holiday spirit. I'm proud to announce we'll be rocking around the South Pole at the 2021 McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bird Ogden. Right. Santa will be joined by hosts Mario Lopez and Julian Gil to rock around the South Pole with themed illuminated floats, giant character balloons, marching bands, and a special step-off from the United States Air Force Honor Guard and drill team. This year's opening musical extravaganza will have a rockin' new spin on holiday classics, while the Vuelta, McAllen's giant balloon twirling tradition, returns. We are proud of the work we do for the community, and we are proud to have such partners and sponsors, especially South Padre Island, who share in bringing these events to life. And we're especially proud to be celebrating Christmas, the most wonderful time of the year. I invite the world to experience rocking around the South Pole at the 2021 McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bird Ogden, this December 4th in McAllen, the official South Pole of Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. And there you have it. We'll be rocking around the South Pole at this year's McAllen Holiday Parade. So get your poodle skirts and saddle shoes and malts ready for this celebration. Today's press conference is being held in South Padre Island for a very wonderful reason, and that is not only to unveil today's theme, but to talk about the wonderful partnership that we now have as our new sponsor with South Padre Island. To tell us a little bit more about South Padre Island's involvement with this year's event, I'd like to bring up the Executive Director for the South Padre Island CVB, Mr. Ed Cohn.
So good morning. I start off by thanking my staff for helping to support this. They're the best. I'm here on behalf of Mayor McNulty, who wasn't able to make it. He's traveling out of state today. And on behalf of the council, we'd like to welcome you to our convention center. And I'm really looking forward to this partnership. I'd like to welcome our new McAllen partners to the island. We've really been partners, for generations. It's just becoming more visible as we start to work together, and now that we've got one MPO, we're starting to do good things as a region. We have multiple city partners, right? We've got three different airports, and the airports are our reliance on bringing people to the valley. And then once we get them to the valley, we want to move them around. So we definitely couldn't do it without our partners at our three airports as well. We've been the valley's vacation spot for generations and look forward to reaching more potential visitors through growing partnerships like this one across our region. The rich culture of this part of the world drawing thousands of families to experience all there is to do on our beautiful little stretch of sand. Last Friday, the administration announced that the U.S. will officially reopen its border to vaccinated travelers on November 8th. Very, very important to the valley. This announcement applies to both international air travel and travel across the land borders with Mexico and Canada. The valley is really excited to welcome our southern neighbors, families, and friends back to the valley and to our beautiful island. I'd like to thank you all again for being here, and South Padre Island stands with McAllen.
Thank you, Ed. We are so excited to have you, South Padre Island, as part of the McAllen Holiday Parade. A along with their partnership and sponsorship of the parade, there's a lot of new features that will highlight the unique experience that South Padre Island brings to everyone here in this area. And to tell us a little bit more about what that experience will be, I'd like to bring up Teresa Rodriguez, Senior Marketing and Communications Manager for the South Padre Island CVB.
Wow, good morning everyone. Buenos dias. It's great to have you here in your tropical island of South Padre Island. Thank you so much for being here. To extend our footprint and enhance the South Padre Island experience, a dedicated portion of the 1.5-mile parade during this route will be dedicated to the South Padre Island Vuelta Zone. Let me tell you, this is a high-energy broadcast celebration zone along with the parade route that will feature the famous Vuelta. This is to mix that culture experience. As you know, Vuelta in Mexico, it means turn around. And it is because we're excited, we see something beautiful, and we ask the people, can you turn around? So that's what we're gonna be sponsoring, the Vuelta Zone. The McAllen Holiday Parade is the only place in the world where giant helium balloons are trailed around the parade to the Vuelta with the chants of the parade goers. We're gonna hear a lot of screaming, a lot of excitement during this parade. The South Padre Island Vuelta Zone will be modeled after the famous New York Countdown Ball Drop stage and will feature a celebrity host full of South Padre Island branding interactive activities and electric crowd experience. McAllen Holiday Parade goers will be supersized with South Padre Island Vuelta Zone street signs, giant digital screens, and a DJ to pump out the crowd between the floats. As you can see, at the South Padre Island, we're a fan town, and we're gonna bring it to McAllen, and we're excited for this partnership. Estamos muy contentos de ser parte de esta colaboración con el Festival del Parade de McAllen. Esta es nuestra primera vez que vamos a participar, pero sabemos que esta colaboración es importante, porque para nosotros estamos agradecidos de tener Rio Grande Valley como uno de nuestros compañeros siempre en la Isla del Padre y su isla de preferencia cuando quieren descansar. We know that South Padre Island is your favorite island when you had your plans to relax and to enjoy our beautiful beaches. Thank you so much.
Gracias, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa, and thank you to South Padre Island. So that is going to be a really exciting area to be a part of, to experience these giant balloons being turned by all of our parade volunteers, our balloon handlers who choreograph to be able to make that happen. And to tell us a little bit more about how you can be seated in this special Vuelta Zone, I'd like to bring up the Karina Jimenez of McAllen Parks and Recreation Department.
Thank you, Xochitl. So I have to say, as we were kind of working through all of this and how's it going to come to life, the conversations with South Padre Island were just as organic as the creation of the Vuelta. Our attendees just naturally started chanting Vuelta in year one, and our balloon handlers responded accordingly. And our conversations with South Padre Island were equally organic. It makes perfect sense. How many of us haven't come to South Padre Island to do a couple of twirls and vueltas, right? So we're really excited. We think that this is going to be definitely a strong partnership that will continue to get stronger with our neighbors here in the Rio Grande Valley. And we're excited to offer it to everyone as an opportunity to sit in the new South Padre Island Vuelta Zone, right off of the start of the parade route. And the tickets are only $10 to participate, but you don't only get a seat in this amazing zone and get to watch the celebrity hosts up close and personal on the giant digital screen. You're also going to get some swag. So you get a t-shirt just like our amazing unveilers had on. You're going to get some noisemakers and an all-around amazing fun experience at the Vuelta Zone. So just contact the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department for more details on how to secure your tickets at 681-3333, and tickets will be on sale starting Monday, October 25th at all of our community centers. So just reach out to us and give us a call and get your seat to the amazing new South Padre Island Vuelta Zone.
Thank you, Karina. That does sound like a lot of fun. So for $10, you can sit there and have an amazing experience and to see these balloons being turned, something that only happens at the McAllen Holiday Parade. We have a special invitation today. And to tell us all about all of the events happening with the McAllen Holiday Parade, including our partnerships and sponsors, I'd like to bring up the McAllen Assistant City Manager and McAllen Holiday Parade Executive Producer, Mr. Joe Vera.
Thank you, Xochitl. Thank you, Xochitl. Appreciate it. I want to thank all of y'all for being here. It's great to actually be able to get to a press conference after a few months of not being able to be there. And it's great to see all of y'all here. You know, I was kind of reminiscing a little with JoJo and our friends from My Heart and some of the media when they got here, just talking about when we started this parade 8 years ago. And maybe 8.5 years ago, even longer, when I met with our city manager, Roy Rodriguez, about what they were wanting to do in McAllen with this parade. And I thought it was exciting, and so I said, sure, and ended up coming to McAllen. I said, I want to make sure that we're going to have the support and the resources to be able to make this happen, and that the leadership was supportive, and of course always knowing that our partners and our media partners were going to be supportive. I can tell you that we wouldn't have been able to do this without our media partners, our corporate partners, our city leaders, and our staff. We have a great staff in the city of McAllen, and it doesn't matter when we get the call or what time we get the call or what we need to do. And when we started this parade, it was September, and we were talking about a parade in December. And when Roy asked me to do this, I always knew that we were going to do it this December, which was in 2014. And the city commissioners thought, and staff thought it was the following year. But you know what? We were able to pull it off, and we were able to have a great parade. And now this parade is the largest parade in Texas, the largest illuminated holiday and helium parade in Texas, and the largest single-day event in South Texas. And so that's quite an accomplishment, and I want to thank all of you and our staff and everybody that puts it together. I think we're going to have our sponsor logos or names on the screen. We have a tremendous partnership, and it's just like reaching out to our friends here at South Padre Island. We reached out to the staff here, to Ed, to Teresa, Lori, and the staff here. We talked about the idea, and they bought in. They saw the value of it and said, let's go to our Visitors Bureau board, and let's pitch the idea. And we did, and they were supportive. And of course, Randy Smith, the city manager, and the city were very supportive as well. And so we certainly thank them for the partnership. But I want to thank all of our partners, HEB as our presenting sponsor, and of course, Bert Ogden, Fiesta Dealerships that power the parade. And not sure, we're having a little technical difficulty. Adan, are we? I don't know. I want to thank Adan and Linda and Pollux Castor. They're our ad agency, our marketing firm, and they certainly do a good job for us as well. But the McAllen International Airport, South Padre Island CBB, Reliant Energy, L&F Distributors, Budweiser, Mott's Building Materials, Stripes, the Laredo Taco Company, McAllen International Bridge, McAllen Public Utility, McAllen Independent School District, the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, Mike Rhodes, Tres Lagos, Peña Eye Institute, PepsiCo, AEP Texas, LAX, Linebarger Attorneys at Law, the McAllen Chamber of Commerce and Mexlon, McAllen EDC, Metro McAllen, McAllen Recycling, Hermes Music, Cigna Healthcare, Corolla Engineers, KSA Engineers, Medcare EMS, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Rabba Kistner Consultants, S&B Infrastructure, Hafen Associates, Texas Lottery, and Whataburger. Again, thanks to all of you for your continued support, and stay tuned for more great things about rocking around the South Pole. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vera, and thank you to all of our sponsors and partners who help us make the McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Ogden, a reality for everyone throughout the Rio Grande Valley, Texas, and northern Mexico who attend our event. Thank you all so much for being here. So make sure to continue to follow the McAllen Holiday Parade and the City of McAllen on social media for all of the latest updates. And make sure to get your tickets, and we'll see you at the parade Saturday, December 4th, but certainly for future announcements and new unveilings for this year's McAllen Holiday Parade. Thank you so much.